Hi everyone, and we're back again with the Edith Holden Junk Journal. This is the book here, The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden, and it's rich in gorgeous paintings that she's done of the nature of the countryside where she lives, and even the text that's in it is just in a gorgeous font that's very usable. So unfortunately it still has copyright on it, so you actually, if you want to use it, you actually have to use the pages as they are. You can't photocopy them and use the photocopies, that's illegal. So we're working our way through the book. I think I'm definitely get more than one journal out of it. So far, for those of you who are late to the party, we've done this page. It's a ring-bound journal. So that's one page, and it opens up. There's a pocket there. Beautiful, beautiful work. Little pocket in here, and I had a stamp, an Edith Holden stamp, which I stamped and then coloured in with watercolour, and so that's a little tuck spot on the back there. This one, it's got two little tags here, two little booklets for all your journaling. And then on the back it's got a big pocket and a big tag with a chaffinch in it. But there's plenty of room for you to add more stuff in there. So we've also got two more sort of inserts. For that one will be stuck down onto a page, and this one will go into a pocket. And they're quite convoluted, there's lots of pockets and fold out and things in them. However, the last thing that I did was this page layout with two tags on a belly band, a bit of velvet ribbon down there with some lace. They aren't pearls, they're lace. And so we now need to do the back of this page, which is actually, because it goes that way. No, it goes that way. No, it goes that way. Oh glory, which way does it go? That way. I'm upside down today. So we need to do that side of it. Right, okay. But I have a precedent that I'm working by. I'm also, at the same time as doing this, doing a bit of a boho journal. And this was the 3-tag version that I had on the back of mine. I couldn't get 3 tags to fit on the back of this one. It's as you can see, it's much shorter. So I could only get 2 tags on that. But on the other side, I've got a little notebook here that's held in place by catching the back cover onto a belly band. That's got silk down the side and trim and all sorts of things, because I wanted to make it really jazzy and bohemian. But that's the page outlay really that we're going to use today, just not so much of the jazz. Right, so here we go. I have cut out some things that I think will be useful just to save us a little bit of time. This is going to be the back page that will eventually, once I've done it, it'll get sewn on to the other, to there, so it'll be a double thickness, which gives it nice rigidity. I like it. So let's once again just check that this is right. So that's my tags there, sticking out there. So yeah, right, okay. It's quite easy to get upside down, I'm finding today, for some reason. So it needs a belly band on it, and I've chosen about this thickness. It's just over an inch, I think, to be honest, in thickness. And I just tore a strip out of one of her beautiful pages. So I just need to, where's my deckle-edged ruler? I'm really hoping that today I don't have to say too much of where's my. I'm really hoping that today I'm kind of organised. It's never going to happen, you do understand, but it would be nice if it did, just once. All of the pages, insets, etc. that I've shown you, just shown you, the videos on how to make them are on YouTube on my channel, Miss Paint a Lot. So feel free to pop over, have a look, subscribe if you want to. Be nice if you did. Thank you. So there we are. Keep all your bits and pieces, you never know when you might need them. Have a bit box, that's the thing to have. So that's going to go on there, but before I do that, before I attach it, I need to ink it, because once it's attached, it's almost impossible to ink. So I'm using tea dye, and I've used it throughout the journal, so there's a bit of sort of continuity of that at any rate. And I have also got some beautiful embroideries, machine embroideries, to put in the journal. They're gorgeous, I can't wait to get them in. And I'm just going to ink around here as well, actually. Ink everywhere. Because as I say, you can't ink afterwards. Well, you can, but it becomes a fiddle. And if we can avoid fiddles, that all the better, I say. Now I do a lot of sewing. This journal, a lot of this journal is sewn. I like the look of it, and I don't know, I just sort of sleep easier in my bed. I just think things are a bit more securely attached if they're sewn. But you don't have to. You can certainly you can glue. There's not a problem with that. So where to place this? I think about there. And I'm just going to tack it down with some glue stick, so by the time I get to the sewing machine it's still in the right place. So just a little bit on the top, and the sewing machine will sew through this no problem, but it just helps keep it in place while you're sewing it. Is that square? Does that look square? Yeah, I think so. Should we just have a quick check on that one? 1 inch and 3/4. 1 inch and 3/4, come on. Right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to do the top and the bottom. Okay, so I'm back. I always trim the ends of my sewing off. You don't have to. Lots of people, particularly people that use black thread or whatever, they really like it to be seen, and they very often leave the ends of their threads. I don't like it. For me personally, I don't like it. Right, okay, so the next thing we need to do is make the book. Well, actually, no, that's right, make the book. Make the book. So I'm just going to make the book out of, this is coffee stained paper, and it's actually, it says it's 170 GSM. I don't know if I believe that actually. It doesn't feel quite that thick, but it's much thicker than copy paper. If you're using copy paper, you're going to have to either use 2 sheets or stick it onto something. So I worked out that that's kind of the width that I want it to be to fit comfortably onto my book. I'll just get my paper slicer out. Yeah, that's brought a bit off both sides, so that they should be equal now. Lovely, and let's just see how long we need it. So not right to the top, not right to the bottom, so about there probably. I'm just going to make a little mark right there. Let's just check that that's about right. Yeah, I'd say that's lovely. It's looking lovely. Put that away under the table because I haven't got room on my table. I did have a bit of a clean up for you folks, so hope you appreciate it. So we're going to stick flowers on both sides of this. So I'm just going to do my old trick of holding it up seeing where I want it to be approximately. There, and there. Right, so I can put glue on the front here now. This blue stuff's great, but I used to get it from the pound shop, and unfortunately they've stopped. So I want that to be the front, so it's going to have to go on that way. Like that. So I've got my little lines of approximately where I want it. It doesn't have to be exact, it's just kind of approximately in there. Get your bone folder and smoosh it for all it's worth. There we are. Fold it over. Proper little crease down there. So let's just glue on there, it'll dries clear. So now we'll just cut it out. I think it's easier doing it this way because then you've got the template of the book, you know, because otherwise you cut out a bit of paper that's supposedly exactly the same measurements, and lo and behold, it isn't. Just thinking that maybe I could do with that coming over there a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want it to come all the way over. Because then it'll look like I've run out of paper, which I have. But I don't want it to look like that, if you get my drift. But just to strengthen that hinge a little bit. There's absolutely nothing on that bit of paper, so it can go out. So I'm thinking I'm just going to fold that back about there. Tear that off with my decollage. It's quite firm, this Edith Holden paper. As you can see, it's not yielding really easily to my ruler. So I'm going to take my decollage scissors to it. That's the way forward, that'll teach it. Teach it to be awkward. No, obviously a bit blunt. Right, so that's just going to go over that hinge there. Just strengthen that hinge a little bit before I glue it down. I'm just going to ink it so it looks like it's supposed to be there. And because we've torn it with a decollage, you get a much nicer effect with the ink. So all the way around your little book. I will endeavour to speed this bit up on the video. It's done with that, so just stick this down. Yeah, I bet when I walk out they go to each other, what do you actually think she does? You know, last week she was buying curtains and bedspreads, and you know, now she's buying kiddies' blouses. And yeah, no. I buy anything that I think's got something really nice on that I could use. And if it's really nice, like last week I bought sort of a boho type tunic. That'll never see the light of day, I can tell you that. It's just too nice. So fold that over. Not that I'm not going to wear it. It's not, you know, it's a regular lady's size, and I'm on the larger side, shall we say. So it's not that I'm going to take it and wear it. I'm just going to take it and look at it. Right, so there's our lovely little journal. Well, the covers of our journal. And this is the paper. Now this was a charity shop find, a really good one as well. It's this book, and I obviously paid £2 for it. But look at the covers. Stamps, par avion, little map of Paris, a bird with a letter and a crown. We love the things we love for what they are. And then inside as well, stamps, bunny rabbit, says carte postale. And each page has got a crown on. And the pages are different, some are this colour and some are cream. It's just fantastic. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. Same thing, stamps, a stag, a map of London, one of Paris, and these lovely little things that you can cut out. I mean, what a find. I was happy that day. So I have already cut these to width, because as you could see in that book, they were a bit wider than this. But I've cut them so as the crown is pretty much central. And they're going to go there. So I need to sort out what length they're going to be. So I would say about there would be fine. Right, let's get my thing up again. This is going to test it because there's quite a few layers here. And test me as well, actually keeping them all still. Try. Perfect. Can't believe that. Keep these. These definitely will come in for something. Put them in your bit box or whatever, however you keep your bits and pieces. Right, so these are all together and they just need to be sewn. Yeah, sewn down that side. It is really awkward trying to keep these all together. Just need to be sewn down that side down there. So I'm just going to do that and I'll be back in a sec. Lovely, so that's that sewn in. Of course, if I'd been smarter, I wouldn't have stuck that down till I'd sewn that in, and that would have been neater. But that overlap bit on the back was a bit of an afterthought, and it's not the end of the world. It is on the back of the book, after all. Right, so that's that. On the boho one that I did, I stuck bits of lace and all sorts of things, but I also wrote notes, and I quite like that, and I'm wondering whether to do it on here or whether it would detract. Yeah, I'll sleep on that one. I'm not sure yet. So this goes into this. Like that. It stays there. So that's quite nice, isn't it? Looks quite nice, I think. We just need to decorate this side with something. Now I have used quite a lot of cream ribbon on this book so far, but I'm hesitating here because I don't know what to do. But I have got this green that I really like, and I want it coming out over the edge, and I'm also going to I'm going to sew it on, and then after it's sewn on I'm going to stick some pearls down there so it's really quite pretty. I think I'm going to use green. I think green's all right with that. Yeah, okay. So I just need to tack that down first off because otherwise I'll take it to the machine and I won't be able to see where the edge is, and it'll all go wrong. So I'm just going to cut that off sort of there. I'll get a snippet out of it from a snippet box anyway, and just take this over onto this side because it's easier to see. In there, yeah, that's looking dandy. So I'm actually going to sew there down those holes, and then again nearer the, no, not going to sew nearer the edge because the two get sewn together. So just one row of stitches. Lovely. Doesn't take long to do that, and it's so pretty. And when the book's finished and you look down the edge, you'll see all these nice bits of lace. That'll look nice. Right, so when it's finished, the pearls are going to get stuck on there. But I don't really want to put them on now, because the next thing that I'm going to do is sew my two parts, the back and the front, together. So that's that. Sheesh, I cannot remember, honestly, what is wrong with my head. So that's the book, which is like that. And you bend it over and the tags go that way. Okay, right. So let's take the tags out because they're just going to make sewing a little bit easier. I can get rid of that. Bit box. And then I'm just going to glue those together and then machine around the whole shebang. And I'm just going to use this glue because, as I say, I'm going to machine it. So I'm not depending on the glue keeping it stuck together. Right, so let's, as accurately as we can, put these together. Gosh, they're quite accurate, really. They're amazingly accurate for me. So, seeing as I have got some glue there, I will just stick it down with, best I can, with my bone thingy. And then I'm just going to sew around the whole thing. Okay, all sewn round, joined together. Just pop everything back in it. So the little book goes in there, like that. And the tags go in there. Loosen there. Lovely. So the only thing left to do is stick the pearls down. And they're going to go down there, I think. And then that's us done, I think. I will deliberate over whether to write notes on there or not. I can't decide. I've got threads all over. Right, so this is tacky glue. And that's rather a lot, just for pearls. That's way too much. This does dry clear, as it's saving grace. So I just want them to start right at the edge of the page. Stick them down as you go. As I say, that'll dry clear, so no need to worry about that. So there we are. That's our completed section ready to go in the Edith Holden Junk Journal. It's pretty, isn't it, that one? Really like that one. So join me next time when we carry on with the Edith Holden Journal, and interspersed I think will probably be some boho journal pages as well. So whatever you fancy, Edith Holden, boho, I've got you covered. Okay, see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.